It is Monday. I know, I'm working. But yesterday we did our Ipsy choices. At least I made my choice selections and I wanted to share them with you because today is a filming day. I've got my chic beauty box that I need to unbox and I got the Ipsy PR. So before I open those up, I want to share what my choice selections were because I feel like it just makes sense. And I'm feeling really good about this box. Now, I don't even know what's in the PR. We will figure that one out later, but I figured like it just makes sense to share with you what my options were for the paid Boxycharm. Also, I'm a little loopy today. I have bare minimum makeup on. I have nothing on my eyeball other than having curled my lash because I'm allergic to dogs. When I say I'm allergic to dogs, I mean it. We planned a trip down to Miami, as we do at least once a month, to spend time with family, not knowing that my mother-in-law was dog sitting my brother-in-law's Rottweiler. Big ass teddy bear, amazing, amazing dog. I took my Allegra and I guess my body hates me because within a few hours, the Allegra almost like it just kind of wore off. And then my eyes started looking like this. This is first thing in the morning though. I had little bumps and everything was red. My eye couldn't even open. It was just terrible, 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 terrible. And I spent the entire weekend over there. So you can just imagine. So right now, this eye is still slightly swollen. I applied bare minimum makeup because I don't want to affect the area too much. And I use hella disposables. But anyway, so if I look a little different or I'm a little off, that's why. And I'm like raspy and stuff because I get the itchies in the throat and I feel like I can't breathe. It's a whole freaking thing, man. But whatever, we're here. We're going to talk about makeup. If you're new here, I pay for a Boxycharm by Ipsy. Every single month, I make my choice selections. I do my best to avoid the add-ons because sometimes the add-ons are, most of the times the add-ons has amazing products. And so I will record a video and share with you guys what it looked like for me because we're not all gonna get the same options. It's all gonna depend on how the survey works. Now, if you wanna see what I have my survey set up as, and you wanna mimic that so you'll get similar options going forward, let me know and I can do a video just showing you guys what my option, like how I set up my survey, you know, like my personal preference. Pero let's start off. Mind you, I logged in at 1 versus at 12 o'clock because I was having a good time having a drink. I completely forgot. So I logged in and I see my power picks and I was like, oh, usually they want to give me like a skincare and the makeup or a hair care and the makeup item or either hair care and skin, but it's very rarely not like 2 makeup items. Pero nena, they gave me the Dominique Cosmetics Brow Frame Pencil. It doesn't say what shade, and when you zoom in, it looks like a brown. I'm hoping it's deep and cool enough to where I can rock it and it's not gonna look weird on my eyebrows. I'm excited because I have not tried that. They also selected the Defiance Beauty Luminous Liquid Lipstick. Based on the name, it's not a matte. I prefer mattes. And if it's gonna be luminous, that means it's glossy. I'm hoping it's not super like loose that it'll get on my teeth because that's kind of annoying. But Defiance Beauty they used to be Carmela Cosmetics and then they kind of relaunched with a new name and stuff. But they have some really good stuff. So I'm not even mad at it. I was actually pretty excited. So then I move on to my choices and I was able to select out of 6 items. I kind of wanted to focus my box on products that I could probably do like a full face potentially. So with options 1, I could choose the Il Makiage Mineral Baked Blush in Vogue. I really liked the highlighter. You guys saw it. It was so pretty. Or the Kat Berkey Rose Hip Intense Eye Serum. It's a recovery eye serum. A skin tint by Pure Lease. But that tint, I was going to choose it, pero the problem is it looks like it's gonna be off in terms of shade, so I skipped on her. Dermelect Repair Barrier Balancing Serum, a Fenty Scrub, or the Drunk Elephant Moisturizing Masker. I already got that. I tried it. It smells like a very light coconut and kind of sweet. Really nice. So I like her. And I still have some because it's so moisturizing and hydrating for the hair. You have to kind of like suavecito, you know, take it easy with her. I didn't want to get that. I ended up getting the Il Makiage blush only because I really liked the highlighter and I was like, well, I'll try the blush. I worked with Il Makiage. They have a great mascara. They have a few foundations, but great foundation. I was like, I will try that. Now, if next month they can feature El Maquillage but like a bronzer, that would be amazing. Really quickly, this is your reminder to do all those things for me. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're commenting as you go. Your interaction tells YouTube you're enjoying the content, and so YouTube will share my content with a broader audience. Also, it helps customize your feed and your experience on YouTube going forward. If you're enjoying the content, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. And it is time we say hello and thank you to our channel members in the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. They are absolutely amazing. I truly appreciate you guys. And if you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you really need to do is hit the join button below and you are good to go. Then I move forward to option number 2. They had Alamar Cosmetics, a cheek trio, Ren Clean Skincare, Fenty Skin, JLo Beauty, Olivia Uma, a muscat cleanser. And I was like, I wouldn't even know what that is. Again, like I'm in Miami and we were having drinks, so like I wanted to make my selections and make them now and then just kind of like move on to what I was doing. But the one item that truly stood out to me that I was like, okay, that's like a no-brainer, is the Kayali Utopia Vanilla Cocoa Travel Spray. I've always been curious about Kayali. I love fragrances and I am currently on the hunt for the most amazing vanilla fragrance for me. I have a series of vanilla fragrances, but there's one that has been unmatched, and it's the one that my late grandmother would use. It's just that, you know, when someone has this fragrance and it smells like vanilla or like a little almondy, but it's not too strong. Anyway, the thing is, I've been looking for a fragrance that smelled similar to what my grandma would use. And I've asked, does anyone know? And no one knew what fragrance I was talking about. The moment I smell it, I'll know. But it doesn't have to be the same exact one, but it has to come close. So the moment I saw that it said vanilla cocoa, it scared me with the cocoa part. But at the same time, I was like, oh, is it what I'm looking for? So I've got my fingers crossed. To get it in a beauty box, it's even better because Kayali is pricey if you're buying like a full size. In this case, I get it in the box. I get to try her and see if it comes close to what my grandma used to use. I will run out and buy the full size. I have so many, but nothing comes close. Everything smells pretty. Don't get me wrong. I have so many fragranced, like vanilla fragranced perfumes, but nothing similar to what my grandma would use. Okay, and then option number 3, we had the Ofra Airbrush Setting Powder and Banana. Pinky Bee Cosmetics had me at primer, dry bar, triple sec 3-in-1 finishing texturizing spray. I've had that, but mine had pink. This is more of a blue, but that's actually really nice. The Babor Skincare Clean Formance Renewal Overnight Treatment, Koa Life Peptide Toner, which I feel like I've tried. No, it was a serum, so never mind. And then Toy Factory Oat Bay Hyaluronic Oil Makeup Remover. And so I went with the Toy Factory because I was like, oh, hyaluronic, boom, I like that. And then it's an oil makeup remover. I figured why not? Like I currently use the DHC because it's a liquid and I can just like pump it into my hands and just like do the most over a balm. But I switch between a balm and the pump. This is just an opportunity for me to try something that I have not tried before. So oddly enough, I could have selected something else and I went with skincare. Now granted, if I didn't already have the Ofra banana powder, I totally would have snagged it here because this baby is pricey. I think it's like $32, $28, $32 for the full size. You're getting the full size in a box. So I think it's a terrific deal, but I already have her. So it was like, what's the point? So technically, I have 1 skincare curated from my box, 3 makeup products, and a fragrance. If you have tried this Kayali perfume, the Vanilla Cocoa, can you tell me if it's any good? If it's too strong, does it smell like chocolate? If it smells like chocolate, I'm gonna be mad. Like I love chocolate, I wanna eat the chocolate, but I don't wanna smell like chocolate, you know what I mean? Kind of give me heads up as to what it potentially smells like so I can kind of get an idea, if you will. And then we moved on to the add-ons, which I have the video clip right here. Girl, like I am prepared. So for add-ons, they had so many great items. Pero I'm really trying to be good. Like I really am trying to be good. So I legit like went in there and I was like, okay, if it's not Danessa Myricks or Pat McGrath or something that I absolutely need in my collection, I'm going to like move past it and we're not getting it. We're not getting it. We're not getting it. Immediately, the recommended $12 products, we have Fenty Beauty Mascara, Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, which Bobbi Brown is part of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sales event. Also, I actually set up an Ulta Storefront with the items I recommended that are featured on the sale. Now I know we're a few days in, but we still got a good amount of time, girl. So what you could do is if there's anything that you're looking into and you're like, oh man, she mentioned an item or two and I can't recall, and you don't want to go through the entire video just to find that particular item, you can always visit the Storefront. It is linked below. It is my Ulta. That's so crazy. So I am currently an Ulta affiliate. I set up the Storefront, and the items that I recommended and any items that I recommend going forward that kind of pop up as part of a sale or a really good deal, you'll find there. But yeah, I created a Storefront just to make it easier for you guys so you don't have to watch the entire, 20-minute video. You can just click the link and go, oh, this is what I wanted. Boom, 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 add to cart. And then you can always save for later. And then when it goes live on 50% off that day, you can go ahead and just add back to cart and check out and you're set. So I just wanted to make it easier for you guys. Also, it is Labor Day, which means that Ofra has 20% off site-wide right now. When you go onto the website, everything is already marked down 20%. But if you use my coupon code JARIG at checkout, they're gonna give you an additional discount. And so for one item, there was like an extra 20% off, which was $5 hairs. So sales galore, mama. They had lip balms, they had the Kat Berkey product, which I feel like it retails for $135 and you can get it at Ipsy for $12. Like, are you kidding me? That's where you go in and really shop, Then we move forward to like the deluxe mini product. See, my eye is still freaking itching. My mother-in-law gave me like all these eye drops that have been helping, and it's better. It's not as red, but it's so itchy. Feels like a feather is just being like wiggled into my eyeball. So for $3.50, there were a series of items. The ones that stand out to me are usually like the full size, because for $3.50, like seriously. So Pixie Beauty eyeliner, that was full size for $3.50. That's amaze balls. If you've not tried the Juliet Has a Gun Ode de Dullness perfume, that one smells really pretty. It is a vial though, so it's not like a roll-on or anything. Tarte Shape Tape, they had a series of shades, but they only had the minis. I am very open to them launching the full size. Sell it for $16. Better off, sell it for $12. I will snag 4. That was a ride or die for me when I started my YouTube channel. It was amazing. Great concealer. We moved forward. There were a series of products that was like really nice. Some of it was full size, like the Seraphine Botanicals lip and cheek palette. Trust Fund Beauty lipstick. That one's actually really nice. I actually have it and the shade is pretty. They had Contact Skin, which was full size. And then Pink Lips Cosmetics had a lip duo. They're like lip glosses. That's cute. And they were full size. Nabla's pencil, in black, full size. So for $3.50, that's a great spot to go and see what they had full size that you can snag and try. Toy Factory, some full size product. The Formula Z palette, that picture makes it look like it's massive. That thing is so tiny. So just be mindful of that. Don't be shocked when you get it and it's like yay big. Not knocking it, I'm just saying. So yeah, so I'm gonna move forward. I skipped on everything $3.50, but they had a ton of samples for $3.50. I just feel like it's not full size. And it's not something that stands out to you. Why even bother? It is $3.50, so it's not a big deal, but at the same time, it kind of is, in my opinion. So then for $6, once again, they have the water cream by Tatcha. I've snagged that a few times. For $6, it's not bad because the travel, it's usually $23. A full size of the Pixie Rose Oil Blend is only $6. That product is really good. Persona Cosmetics, for $6, you can get the 2 pencils. I got them. I like them. They're creamy and they're almost like transfer proof. Love it. But it's also awesome for smudging. Once again, they have the Chica duo, so you can bronze and glow. It looks glowy on either side, so I don't know about that. And the Lava Beauty Mascara in Brown. This one is nice. I tried one. I don't think it's the same brand, but I tried one and it made my lashes look gold. But this one is like a true brown. Very pretty. So several items for $6 that I think were worth your time. And then you move on to $12 full size items. This is aside from the recommended. Girl, they had Buxom. They had Fenty. They had the Pure Lease. I have my reasons, and it has nothing to do with Pure Lease. It's just me right now in the end of the year, and there's a lot going on. So I was like, I'm gonna skip on that for now. So I don't know that I'll love it. So even though it's only $12, I'm gonna skip on it. JLo Beauty normally goes for $39. They've been featuring a lot of JLo Beauty full size for super duper cheap, which is shocking to me. And then you can move forward to finding some Ofra Cosmetics powders. Eloise. This was a steal. if you've not tried the Danessa Myricks powders, you need to. So this one is their Evolution powder, and I got mine in yellow. They normally go for $25. They were selling it on the shops for $12, which is a beautiful price point. The Polite Society mascara is actually really nice. We've got some full-size palettes for $12. The Alamar Cosmetics that normally goes for $25, the Blush Trio, $12 available on the Ipsy. And then I kind of went through, there was a lot of skincare. There were several palettes, several like makeup products that were a good price point, but everything else was skincare and makeup that I could tell. And for $18, they had Fenty, Elemis, Murad, Ole Hendrickson, Fresh, Olaplex, Kenzie, Femu. I still haven't figured that one out. You kind of move over to the $25, that Tarte palette. Again, I skipped on her. I have so many palettes to play with right now, and they're like, I'm so behind. And then the bundles, which are $50 bundles that not everyone snags because, I mean, it depends on the value in total, but whether or not you need every single product, I feel like. And so all in all, Nana, don't get mad at me, but this time around I did no add-ons. And in full transparency, I'm not even mad at it. I feel like my box is a very well-rounded box. I'm looking forward to trying the Yari perfume. Now, I don't know what the PR is gonna look like. That video is gonna go up tomorrow. I'm gonna film it right now. So we shall see. We just, can you imagine I get everything as a duplicate? Can you imagine like my PR and my paid are like twins? I shared with you what my selections were and what my behind the scenes looks like, but your friend is nosy and I want to know, what did you select for your box? Make sure you leave it in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Make sure you stay tuned to tomorrow. We're unboxing the PR. I hope you had an amazing holiday and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.